Today, I worked on a vehicle where the customer reported the check engine light was on. After connecting a scan tool, I found two codes, P0010, which indicates a Camshaft Position Actuator Circuit open, bank 1, which means a Camshaft Position Timing Over Advanced or System Performance, bank 1. These codes pointed to a possible issue with the Variable Valve Timing VVT system, so I began my diagnostics there. First, I checked the engine oil level and condition. Variable valve timing relies heavily on proper oil flow to function correctly, but in this case the oil was clean and at the correct level, so I ruled out oil-related issues. Next, I used the scan tool to monitor the live camshaft position data while the engine was idling, and as I increased the engine speed to 20,500 RPM. Normally, the camshaft position should change as the engine speed increases, but in this case, it remained fixed at 0 degrees. To further investigate, I used the scan tool to command the VVT control solenoid to activate while the engine speed was at 2,500 RPM. The result was the same. The camshaft position did not change. I then disconnected the VVT control solenoid's harness connector and inspected the terminals for damage or corrosion, but everything appeared fine. To ensure the solenoid was receiving power, I connected a lab scope to the harness connector and used the scan tool to actuate the solenoid. The lab scope showed that both battery voltage and ground were present, confirming the wiring and power supply were functioning correctly. After removing the VVT control solenoid for a closer inspection, I found no visible damage or debris. However, when I tested the solenoid's resistance with a multimeter, the reading was above the manufacturer's specification. This confirmed that the solenoid itself was faulty and needed to be replaced. I replaced the faulty VVT control solenoid with a new one, cleared the fault codes, and took the vehicle for a road test to ensure everything was working properly. The engine operated smoothly, the camshaft position data responded as expected, and the check engine light remained off. This repair highlights the importance of systematically testing each component. Tools like a scan tool, lab scope, and multimeter are invaluable for diagnosing complex systems like variable valve timing. If you're dealing with codes P0010 or P0011, following these steps can help you pinpoint the issue and make an accurate repair.